All right, we're gonna do some makeup together today. I feel like it's been a hot minute because I've been so busy. Okay, so first of all, my skin is prepped. I have all my skincare on. I'm actually trying out a new skincare from a friend of mine. She sent it to me weeks ago and I have yet to try it. So I'm trying it out today. I'll keep you posted. I have a nice, beautiful fat pimple. We could call him Henry if we want today. So he's made an appearance. And I have these really great patches. I'll link these on my story from Amazon. They are kind of like the Mighty Patch, but I found the Mighty Patch that also has tea tree and CICA in it. CICA actually stands for, I can't even say it. It's like acetoic acid, okay? But what I love is there's 132 patches in here, and they're Korean. And if you guys know, Korean skincare is the bomb. But 132 patches, small and large sizes for, I think I paid under $10. The Mighty Patches from Target are like $10 for like 12. So expensive, overly priced. So I did sleep with one of these last night, which actually made it nice and flat, super downsized. I'm not going to mess with it and squeeze it. This is the lesson to myself and a PSA to all of you. When you have a pimple, resist the urge to squeeze it. You just make it worse and you cause more trauma to the actual area. I know that for a fact. That's when bruising comes into play, hyperpigmentation. Just leave it alone. It's really hard. So these patches are great for that, but you can wear them. They're invisible. But I'm going to do my makeup and I want to show you because in the Celeste palette that I love, there's two color correctors. This one is great for under eye. This one is great for Henry. So we're going to do makeup together today and we're going to chat. I'm going to do like a quick kind of everyday face. I'm going to use, I want to use this today. I have been using, of course, my super glowy gel from Say Beauty, which I love. I love how like glowy and hydrating it is, but I have been loving, this is the Dibs Love Beam Perfector they just came out with, and it has a little bit of like a tan color to it. They also sent me a rose gold one, and I just love it so much as like a base under your makeup. It's really pretty even all by itself. Like you could literally just put this on if you wanted without even like anything else. Just do a little mascara and call it a day. I feel like it gives your skin this nice like pretty luminous glow. It's not sticky. You saw, super easy to apply. I just used my hands because I wanted to. So I'm going to use that today instead of this. And that was the shade 3, which is called Love Triangle. And yes, I'm congested. I caught Riley's cooties. I thought maybe it was allergies, but I'm congested. It's a good time. You hear it? Good times. So anyway, let's do some makeup. So we're going to go in and do this palette. I'm going to show you, I want to do my brows. Do I want to do my brows first? I kind of do. I actually need a new brow pencil. My favorite one from Celeste is all out. Like, that's it. Can you see? The tiniest little bit. I don't even know if I can get it on. Like, I have to order a new one. It's so good. It's like a Brow Wiz dupe, quarter of the price. And it stays on all day. It's so, so good. But of course my pencil's out. So we're going to wing it with some other eyebrow stuff that I have. And we'll make it work. So how's everybody feeling today? How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. Last week was like the craziest week ever with the launch of my new business and packing. Can I just tell you guys, I hate packing. I am partnered with a moving company. I'm going to share all those details once we actually do the move because I'll have a code for you guys and stuff. But they are an incredible moving company. I just opted to pack myself pretty much everything except for mirrors. Mirrors, my vases, like my big decorative vases, furniture, and the kitchen. They're packing the whole kitchen, which is like a game changer. If you have moved before, you know that the kitchen probably is like the worst thing to pack. So I'm just trying to finish packing up everything else. And I realized yesterday, I was like, you know what? I started getting really overwhelmed. And so I was like, I told Kevin, I'm like, I'm stressed. I need help. Not that he's not helping me, but I was like, I need help. So that was one thing, asking for help, proud of myself. 2, because, you know, us ladies like to just like not say when we need help, and then we just slam shit around and expect our significant other to understand what we're going through. Well, that doesn't work. We have to communicate. Men don't understand us. And the only way to get them to understand is to use your words. I feel like I'm talking to Riley when I say this, but use your words and communicate. It's the best thing. Then there's no guesswork. It's just straightforward what you're feeling and what you need. So anyway, I asked for help there. I think I've donated so much. I've gotten rid of a lot, put things on the street corner. Like it's been a work in progress over here. But anyway, when I was packing up and doing stuff a little bit yesterday, I was doing my office, and I realized even in here, like, this shit needs to get packed up. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I literally need to just have one suitcase in here of clothes and pack all this stuff up. And I need to get it going. So that is my plan this week, is to really pack it up. Okay, this is the color corrector. So this would be the shade Warm Sand. It's a color corrector. This is the medium to deep palette, which is really great for my skin tone. If you're a little bit more fair skinned than me, I would tell you to go with the light to medium. So this is the medium to dark. I do wish that they had like a dark to deep, or like deep to, yeah, dark to deep for just a darker complexion, because I feel like obviously if you're darker skinned, this is like the only two colors that might work for you. So I wish, it's my only wish, is that they came out with like a new one for the next step up in skin color wise. So anyway, I'm gonna blend this in. I just sprayed my beauty blender because I didn't get it damp today, and that just messed that up. So there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this in and show you. The color corrector is great. Sometimes, like, depending on how bad, like if I'm trying to color correct and the pimple is just like really not cute, so it's red, so I'm using this to cancel out the redness. I might just use my finger then to blend. Obviously, you can't do anything about texture. You're going to see it. Like, if my skin is bumped up, you're going to see a bump. But at least it's masking the redness, and it'll kind of camouflage in with the rest of my makeup. Because I feel tired, we're going to do color corrector first in this pink shade for the under eye. And then this would be like my all over color in the middle. This is the shade Nude. No? Yes? I lied. Almond. This is the cream palette, again, from Celeste. It's linked on my stories. I'm going to link everything again. I can send you direct links to you guys. I don't use those automated services. So when you guys like text me for a link, it's really me that has to go through and text you. I always share that because I think people think because most influencers have those automated services. I don't like it. I feel like it just like will text people randomly. They randomly say a keyword. It's just not a vibe. So I'm going to use this brush, I think, to blend. Let's try this one first. Usually I use a beauty blender, but sometimes I prefer with cream a brush that's a little bit more dense. Like this is the Dibs Beauty Duo brush, and I love it. So this side is a little bit more dense and fluffy, but I tend to use a dense brush with the cream, and I do like a press motion. It's like a press and stipple, so I'm not swiping it away. I think the key to understand with cream makeup that makes it different than liquid is you want to like press it in and let it melt in with the natural heat of your skin where it is. You don't want to like swipe, because that's just going to take it off. It's not going to actually like apply. So I do really love this brush because it covers a vast amount of area, and it's probably one of my favorite brushes. I have 3 of these now because every time they send me like a PR package, I get a brush in there, and I'm obsessed, like literally. So it's their Dibs Duo brush. I think I have a code still. I'm pretty sure it's just Ashley or maybe Ashley 15. Try either one so you can get a discount when you're shopping Dibs. All right, so see how I left the under eye like this? You can either use your finger here at this point, or you could go in with a beauty blender if you want. Because I know that I'm going to put a touch of concealer over this, I am going to use a beauty blender for the under eye for 2 reasons. One, I just kind of like prefer it when I'm blending out, but also it'll help to pick up any extra so it doesn't get cakey under there. Anyway, so back to packing talk. You guys, it's just like a lot. It's a lot. So anyway, my goal this week is to pretty much be, I would like to, at the end of this week, pretty much have the entire house packed and just like live out of what I know is going to go into a suitcase and get thrown into my car last minute the day before the movers come, because our car is being transported there. So here's a little tip for you. I'm taking our suitcases, and rather than putting those on the moving truck, I'm filling them with all the clothes we would need when we get there. Toiletries, things that immediate need, things that I don't want to have to look for when I unpack. And those are going to go in my car, since my car is being driven down by a transport service, and it'll be there when we get there. So that way, we need toothbrush, great. We need toilet paper, or whatever. Like, I need my clothes, cool. Bed sheets, here they are. And I don't have to like dig for it. So that's what I'm doing in terms of the suitcases. Those are going in the car. And then, so really I just am like thinking to myself, like, okay, like pack everything up, just live out of a suitcase for the next 2 weeks. It's going to suck a little bit, but it's better than sitting here waiting till the last second. So my goal this week is to get super packed up. Like, pack your stuff, Ashley. I think there was like a small part of me that wasn't like rushing to pack. Like, I've been doing it in like stages, which is nice. But I think it's like, it's time. I'm excited. I have to get past the emotional part of it and just get it done. So this is the Dibs Beauty Stick. I don't know if you guys saw when I was putting it on. I always warm it up on the back of my hand before I put it on my face. I just feel like with this one in particular, it is super creamy, but sometimes it just needs like a little wake up. So I warm it up on the back of my hand. And then you can let it sit on your skin. It's not going to dry out. It actually cream makeup will warm up with your skin. So like if you put it on, you could wait a second before you start blending. And sometimes I feel like that also helps blend out really nicely. Then jawline. And then my nose looks crazy right now, but that's okay. Trust the process. I'm obsessed with this. Ooh, what was that? A little thumbs up. I love this brush. This is the IT Cosmetics All Over Complexion Brush. It's my favorite brush. If I could only have one though, or two, but if I could only have one, this is the jam, this brush. And I always use the small ended side. And I've had this brush for like ever. It's lasted me a really long time. The bristles never fall out. It's a quality brush. It's like an investment brush. It's not like terribly overpriced, but it's an investment brush and it's really great. And then I'll just go in with UC with the Beauty Blender and just kind of like take away that harsh line there. So obviously I still have a pimple. You can see I still have a pimple. You can't make that go away. You're going to see it. But the beauty is that it's more, I feel like, camouflaged in. The redness isn't there. It's like, hello, Henry. I don't know why I called it Henry. So I apologize if there's anyone on here with the Henry. This is no offense. All right. Something I forgot. Concealer. Okay, so I've been trying out the Kosas concealer, or Kosas, yeah. Is that how you say it? In 4N. But because I like my under eye to have more of a brightening pop, right? I think I need 3. But I really do like it. I know that you guys know I've been sharing the, I almost said chart. The fuck is it called? Shape tape. I'm gonna try that on top of there. Shape tape. Shape tape. Shape tape. Why is that so hard to say? Double Duty Beauty. I can say that. The creamy version. I love this. And this is the shade 29N Light Medium. And I really do love it. I do feel like it dries quickly. So you got to like be on your A game with your blending. But I think that this one is like nice and hydrating. And I've been liking it. I just wish that it was like a pinch lighter when I'm doing like a full face beat. But then I also realize I'm a little bit lighter right now anyway, like complexion wise, which is probably why I need the 3 for like right now until I get a little bit more sun on my body. It's not terrible. You see how it pops it out? Actually, it doesn't look so bad right now. Probably because I did the darker contour today, which warmed up my skin. But anyway, it's super creamy. I'm loving it. I snagged it right off Amazon too. I know some people like get freaked out about buying things on Amazon, but let me just tell you, it's not like buying things on Amazon, like product wise, how it used to be. Like a lot of these stores have put themselves on Amazon because they know us influencers are going to use the storefront. All right. So cream is on. I did a little liquid on top of the cream. That's the way I layer. I don't do liquid then cream. It's cream first, layer with liquid, and then powder is last. So you like look at your face. Okay, did I remember everything? Like, is all the creamy products I wanted on? Are all my liquids in place that I wanted? Because I'm setting it with a powder. And now everything else from here on out has to be a powder. I love One Size. That's this brand. One Size, the pink. It's my jam, my jam. I love it for the under eye. I think I've talked about this before. You're like me and you're about to be 40. We don't, making a mess. We don't want to bake. We just want to like mildly set. So my little trick, I need more of this. Pound Cake from Huda Beauty. It's a translucent powder, but it's like, it's almost like a creamy white. I go in on top and dust away the pink. It's like my little tip, and then I'm just going to hit that little pimple. I love this brush, Real Techniques. It's the concealer brush. It is my favorite for your setting powder. And then I just take whatever's left in there. There wasn't a lot. And I do like my T-zone. You could do like your stash. Okay. Boom. And now you're like, oh, well, you look a little white, a little pasty. Well, you got a little bronzer action. I think I'm going to OG, Gucci, overpriced. You don't need it, but I got it, so I'm going to use it. I do love it, but I definitely think it's overpriced. I like it because it's like super pigmented, where I feel like some of my other bronzers, I have to like really use like 100 swipes of it. Not with this guy. So maybe it's not overpriced. It is a little overpriced. Let's be honest. We can always find something that's just a little bit affordable. I'm going to be I changed my bio up for you guys because I'm your value-driven bestie. I want to give you value in all areas of life, including your bank account. You don't need to break the bank to feel good, look good. And I've shared this a million times over, but nothing makes me cringe more when I'm like online looking at somebody's posts. And again, to each their own, so we're not talking shade here. This is just facts, okay? And I know that you guys can relate. I'm like swiping, and I see something. I'm like, oh my God, I love that. Let me click on that link. I love that. $500 for what? No, that is not me. And I don't want to be that girl ever who's like, you need to buy this palette. $6.99, $699, and it's the best thing ever. No, there is always going to be an affordable option of everything that you can get. So you're not breaking the bank. Because things are just things, guys. You can lose them in an instant. So don't break the bank. And you can always find, it might not be the exact item you're looking for. There are certain things here. Wait, here's my squirrel talk. There are some things that are worth investing in. For example, I was wearing my Free People barrel jeans last night, and my friend was like, are those the Amazon ones? And I said, no, the Amazon ones are not the same quality. So I feel like they don't wash well and they don't hold up. But for $29, they did the job. However, investing in the Free People, it's like, I'm going to have these for multiple seasons and years. And that's the difference. So I do think there's some items that are worth, they're an investment item, a wardrobe item, or something that is going to like last you a lifetime and it's worth spending the money on. But like things like makeup, I don't know. I don't see it being worth breaking the bank, honestly, because there's so many different options out there now that are affordable and get the job done and look good. And you don't have to like go broke. You don't have to go broke. So, and some things like even some clothes, like fast fashion trends that are in and out, you don't want to like, those are not things you want to spend all your money on because you might not like it next year. So anyway, see how that bronzer just warmed me back up? I just did a quick eyeshadow. I have to hustle up here because I need to leave here in like 15 minutes. This is my favorite palette. This investment palette, but worth it. I use it every single day. So this is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, and I love it. I just did a little bit here. I always take like a bronzer or a brown and with an angled brush and kind of do underneath there. And then let's talk about mascara for a second because I'm going to go in next with mascara. And my favorite mascaras, so Celeste mascaras are all 25% off still. So you can get this bad boy. It's only freaking $19 regular price. So it's 25% off, which is a steal. Again, linked in my makeup highlights. Would love if you shop my links, but I could send this to you directly. Or if you're watching this back later, comment replay mascara and I'll send you the link. That's where all the other stuff is from too. Shop their makeup. I'm actually going to order a perfume from Celeste. My friend grabbed one and she's like, it is so good. And it's like $25 or $50, something like that. Again, cheap. I think it might be less than 50. I feel like it was like 40 something. So that's a win. Ooh. What else? What else do we want to talk about? So anyway, moving, not my favorite thing, but we're getting through it. We're going to do it. I'm taking a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I'm not sharing it right this second, but I do plan on sharing a lot of my tips and tricks and things that are working for me while moving and keeping my sanity intact, because as a recovering control freak, when my shit's all out of whack, it usually sends me crazy spiraling. But I had a really good session last week with my therapist and a good moment with God, and we're gonna be all right. We're gonna make it. So anyway, one quick messy coat. I don't use an eyelash curler because once upon a time I used one and I pinched my fucking eye, and that should hurt. Excuse my French. I'm really working on that, by the way, my French. I'm working on trying not to curse so much. It's a work in progress. Can't make any promises. All right, so favorite blush. Again, quad palette. You're getting 4 colors. I'm pretty sure this thing was under $10. I absolutely love this pink. And I used to love the Dior overpriced. Let me find it. Blush. I have it in 2 shades. And I thought it was like the bomb and super pigmented, but it didn't last that long, honestly. Like, let me show you. Where's my pink one? I'm going to show you in real time. Maybe I can't show you today. I'm literally going to do my face one day, like half high-end, half affordable, and show you the difference. But I have a lot of crap. Can you tell? Anyway, here's the pink from Dior. So you would be like, wow, that looks super pigmented. It was when I first bought it, but then it stopped. I'm going to show you right now. Ready? I'm going to use 2 different brushes. Same brush, 2 different ones. I already touched that one with the other one. So, okay. See how much I have to pick up product here? This is the Dior one that is like, okay. Now we're going to go in with this e.l.f. one. I feel like this lighting, you can't really see it. But you can tell if you look closely, this one's just a little bit pinker. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if these dry out or something, but at first it was really great, and now it's just not doing it. So anyway, that was the e.l.f. one. And I just added a little bit more of the e.l.f. on this side. Oh, I just stabbed myself. My nose is running. Cute! All right. But yeah, anyway, that's why I'm always like, let me show you. You could get affordable makeup. You don't have to break the bank. All right, so blush is on. What am I missing? Something. I did my eyebrows. I just did it so fast that sometimes I feel like I forget something. I think that's it. There's one thing. If I can't find it, it is what, oh, here it is. Celeste Love, like obsessed. It's a little, it's in this shade 1, which is, I think it's called like, I want to say it's called Oyster. Maybe I'm making that up. Might not be called Oyster. But this is like my inner corner highlight that I love to use. You guys remember I always used to use eyeshadow for this. I love the crayon. It's also waterproof, so it lasts all day, which is great. And I put a little bit in and just kind of blend it out with my fingers. Gives my eyes a nice little pop. Sometimes finishing touch, I'll go back in with like a slanted angle eyeshadow brush and kind of like re-wisp out the ends after I do mascara. It's like a faux, what's it called? Wing? I don't know where my other little wispy brush is. I'm gonna use this one. Ooh, maybe we're not gonna use that one. That was a good thing for the finger. Oh my goodness, Ashley, what in the world just happened there? Okay, that was not the brush. See? Please hold. Hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone. Where the heck is that brush? Hold on, guys. All right, found it. That was too much. Anyway, let's go back in with like the dark on the angled and I flip it. Much better. You see that? Much better application. And I go like right there and I make like a little fake wing. It's like my favorite little thing to do. because I don't like a full wing on top. And if you feel like it's too much, you can use your finger and smudge it out. Look at that. Henry is just really hanging on. But at least it's not super red. You can't do anything about texture. You're going to see texture. So like, and we all have textured skin. Let's get that clear. I know a lot of us look at faces on social media, people who do their makeup, and you're like, oh my God, their skin is perfect. They have no pores. Not true. We all have pores. Some are larger, some are smaller. And that's just that. Also, this is the best lip liner. It's from my lip kit with Sagra Beauty. It's Latte Love. I'm a little reckless right now. And then I can't look at you guys. A little messier than usual. It's fine. And then Self Love is the lip gloss. Naturally. The whole thing is called Cup of Confidence. And I freaking love it. It's like my favorite combo. It works on all skin tones. I really went a little crazy with the lip liner. Okay, there we go. It works on all skin tones. It's super, super pretty. I love it. It's like a good, just everyday neutral lip. You could put it on with or without, what's it called? The liner, if you're not like into liner. So anyway, I'm going to throw some curl cream in this hair, get dressed and get my booty moving. I have a lot of stuff to get done today. But I wanted to just get on and do makeup with you really quick. But here's the final look. And again, that was the cream. No foundation. I used full cream. I used a little bit of the concealer and then all just powder, setting powder, bronzer. But I freaking love this palette. It's affordable. It's great. I didn't even need to do all the extra. Sometimes I just do the cream and I don't even set. I keep my face like super dewy. But if you notice, even though I've set my face, there's still a really nice, great dew to my skin. I just think it's great. So anyway, love you guys. If you watch this back later, comment, replay. What do you think? Do you need some links? Let me know. I am going to take a picture. I'll post it on stories and link the mascara, which is 25% off, and the full face because you need it. Okay. Love you guys. Talk soon. Bye. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. It's not closing out.